This is kind of a short one. I think we're just taking care of some side content. Or not side content, but the mini quests you need to do before you progress toward the end of the game. Fight this goddamn wyvern.
Just punch it a bunch.
Yeah, bunch of punches.
Once you got cool new digs, it seems like, I don't know, like all these royal dudes and walking around punching things. Like, you know what I mean? It's like this knight and this master or whatever, like all slick back hair and robes, just walking around the forest punching critters.
The master really needs to be on the cover of a romance novel.
Yeah.
Like the master, and then it says something about how he knows what to do with his hands. I don't know. Sex things. That's what it says on the cover, by the way. He can do something with his hands. I don't know. ... Sex things.
And then it's #1 bestseller.
Yep.
For like 2 weeks.
Yep.
Just like every other book that seems to come out every other day. It's
#1 bestseller.
Yeah. In what demographic? With what metrics? Like
it's
how?
probably just it's sold within the top 10.
Like in the last 24 hours, it sold faster. It saw an increase in sales, a bigger increase than any other book. It's like, well,
Christ, it might even be like the top 100. I don't know how large it is. The size of their best sellers.
You know, this game needs is someone to show up from the beginning of the game to remind everyone about how, like, yeah, I remember when you guys just had T-shirts and no weapons. Yeah, what about then?
Remember when you just, and really just shit on all the progress they made in their life, even though that person is still level 1?
Yeah.
That's basically, that's a good metaphor for where we come from.
That's what this game's missing out. Like,
yeah, it's like you go through all this effort to get up to, not level 99, but let's just say level 30. You're doing well for yourself. You can handle clay golems all right. And then that guy who you graduated high school with at level 5 is still level 5, maybe level 6.
He's like, I remember when you were level 1 too.
Yeah, remember that? Hey, remember when you were fat and you wore your clothes didn't fit well and you were poor? I remember.
I remember. I think about it every day.
Remember when Riggs farted? Riggs, you farted.
Did he fart right now?
Right now.
I think he just gets super bad nervous farts
poor
when
Riggs.
he comes over here because he doesn't fart all day. I don't feed him anything new and weird, and then he comes over here and he's just like, oh, I'm nervous.
Final Fantasy 1 is the Riggs fart LP.
Fuck Riggs. I'm gonna make my debut.
Oh, I remember what you have to do here. So you have to take the canoe up into a waterfall, into the secret cave, so that you can find a robot. There's a robot in this cave.
I like how the party just paddled their asses up like a waterfall earlier.
Yeah.
Like just...
Yeah, they did.
Fucking who cares? Just from t-shirts to paddling up waterfalls.
Make it work. That's your level curve.
Yeah.
It's like at first you're just fighting goblins, and then by the end of the adventure you're paddling up a waterfall.
See, this would be like a really awesome, ridiculous kind of anime or something like that, like JoJo-esque, with just people getting so strong they can paddle up currents, up waterfalls.
See, that was the problem with Dragon Ball Z. Is the power level thing didn't have any. It didn't have anything definite you could compare it to. It was just, oh, this guy is stronger. I mean, eventually. Pretty early on, you got people who could just blow up planets, and at that point, it's like,
Yeah.
No
one was paddling canoes up up waterfalls like
Dragon Ball had that a little bit. It's like, oh, this turtle shell weighs 25 pounds. It's so hard to move in, and then they get super good at it. And like, hooray! And then Roshi gives them 50-pound shells. I'm like, fuck.
I want a 50-pound turtle shell.
And then young Goku is like swimming across the ocean, and you have some sense of what a pain in the ass that must be.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah, Goku's pretty strong now. He's swimming across the ocean. And then Dragon Ball Z is just sort of...
The numbers get higher.
The numbers just get higher.
And planets explode.
So many planets.
And it's like...
Boo is just warping around the universe, blowing up planets wherever he detects anyone, powerful enough to be detected. Because he's like, maybe this is where they're at. Maybe this is where they're at.
It's fucking crazy. I was just thinking about how much Boo... Was that snot or was that shot?
I don't know. I think it says shot.
Oh. But, Boo just makes me want to chew on some Big League Chew.
Yeah.
Every time.
Because it's just a big pink.
Yeah. It's like, fuck. I just want to chew on some of that.
Oh man, Big League Chew. Big League. Yeah. Big League Chew is too good.
It's way too good. The grape kind, it's so good. The regular bubblegum flavor.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Just shove that in your mouth and eat it.
Oh, man.
You can swallow your gum, kids. I'm going to go on record and advise children to swallow their gum, because fuck it. Just do it.
Just big mouthfuls.
Don't listen to your parents, they're stupid. When they're like, oh, it stays in your digestive tract for 7 years. Your parents are dumb.
And don't be afraid to leave the refrigerator door open for more than a few seconds. You will not let all of the golf balls out. Whatever the fuck that means. The parents would say that. You're going to let all the golf balls out. Like, what do you fucking... Golf balls don't make it cold in there. It's not how it works.
So I want to know why that king mummy is hanging out with this retinue of cockatrices. What happened to his mummy kin?
I don't know.
Which he ruled over.
He was raised by them. That's
Take
the robot,
this cube,
huh?
defeat Tiamat, Flying Fortress, that's it. That's the robot.
What the fuck is going on?
Alright, robot, we'll take this warp cube.
How do these people even know how to use this thing?
I don't know.
Do you think they would be more freaked out about the robot than anything else?
A little bit. Just a little bit. Giga. What about Giga?
Maybe it just laughs like Quagmire.
Oh, yeah.
It's just its final dying laugh. Yeah. Fucking, I leave the refrigerator door open for long periods of time. I'm like, I don't care. I like the cool...
Make sure you know exactly what you want when you go to the refrigerator. Because leaving it open is bad for the environment. Oh, shut up. I open the fridge door because I don't know what I actually want.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what I actually have.
And I like the cold coming out.
Yeah, especially in summer.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm just leaving it open all day.
So for some reason, when it said Spellbinder, my mind immediately went to like a 3-ring binder full of spells.
Aw, man.
That would be a sweet item.
One of Spellgun's songs is just Arcane Peachy. And instead of, athletes and shit, it's just covered in wizards.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I would. I'd buy that for $1.
The Spellbinder, it's like you use it and you cast some random spell. You just don't know what it's gonna be.
Actually, they kind of have that in Hearthstone now.
Nice.
There's a mage minion called the Babbling Book, and when you play it, it gives you a random mage spell.
I used Metronome with Munchlax for a while. Because he has that. It's basically that. It's like, use one random move.
Oh, yeah.
And every once in a while, you just get a real badass move that you shouldn't have. And if you use it with the Z crystal, or whatever.
Is it a random Z effect?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And so, it's not really worth it. It's more for fun. But every once in a while, you get a Z move you're just not meant to have yet.
Yeah, those types of things are never... Well, I won't say never. They are rarely competitive. Where am I going now? Voka, Melmond? I'd have to go to Melmond.
Melmond.
The latter half of this game, I kind of forget a little bit about for some reason. And it is hard to tell if you're actually making progress in your direction because the ocean is just too uniform.
I wonder if that's a thing with early era, like, RPGs, if they just kind of fall apart towards the end a little. Like, they just kind of... get a little difficult, or they're a little too open and a little too cryptic in what you're supposed to be doing.
A little bit. The instruction manual for this one, the original NES version at least, is actually almost 90 pages.
Oh.
Because most of it is basically a strategy guide to the first half of the game.
Nice.
It basically tells you where you need to go and what you need to do, all the way up to the point where you get the airship. And now I remember what you're doing here. Remember with the water temple, we had to go upstairs to get that tablet?
Yeah.
We had to bring the tablet to this guy.
Look at that hair.
Yeah, I know. Because he translates the language on it so that we are able to talk to the people we need to talk to in order to get to the next temple. He's also an asshole. Look at this. My dear know-nothings.
Yeah, with that hair.
Yeah.
Of course he talks
As he's talking to the Warriors of Light with their sweet digs.
Who could
and
just...
their rippling muscles.
And could, like, punch him across the river.
Yeah. You could just start platinum him into oblivion.
Arcane.
But I suppose I can teach it to you. I hope you can appreciate such knowledge, Spadoosh.
I hope that you just flipped them off. That's what you're doing. You're flipping them off like multiple times.
Now even you can speak the Lufenian language, as though learning a whole new language is, not an impressive feat unto itself, especially when you learn it in 1 second.
Well, that's why he's the best.
I had to make sure if he said that or not.
That's why he's the best. He can talk all that shit because he can teach you a new language in like 2 seconds.
So now we have to go to that village at the bottom right of that top right continent.
The bird one?
Yeah, with the people up top called Hawkwing, which I had to keep reminding myself is not that band Lemmy was in.
Pretty damn close, though.
Pretty damn close.
So where do you got to land it this time? Oh, all the way back? No, wait.
As far north as possible.
Jeez.
I know. That was the strip of land I could find. Maybe there's one closer that I just didn't notice, but that was it. I have to fight these Star Platinums here.
I just love their little shoesies.
Yeah.
Their little, like, just club foot. I don't know. Really cartoonish looking. And slippers.
Those guys return in Final Fantasy II, and they are far more annoying. God damn it, they're so annoying.
Are they in cool poses?
Kind of, yeah. Not as cool as that troll. Or that Necrotor who looks like he's either squeezing his burrito too hard or is trying to yell into a microphone. I think he's yelling into a microphone like he's on stage because his right hand is also out like he's holding the microphone stand.
Or he's got 2 dongs.
Or he's got 2 dongs,
He's holding on to 2 troll dongs.
Uh-huh.
He's like, yeah!
Like, Bo Burnham's song at the start of his first stand-up special where he's like, is it skiing or is it a gay porn?
Yeah.
It's probably gay porn.
Oh, man. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Bo Burnham. Yeah, I want to see the band that has Necrotor and Trolls and it's just like the Final Fantasy metal band.
I feel like Necrotor is one of Spell Gun's songs.
Yeah.
Like after the Minotaur has been slain, it comes back to the Necrotor.
It's just like
for its revenge.
3-part trilogy.
Yeah.
Oh, duh.
One.
It's trilogy.
A 4-part trilogy would be impressive. How'd you bullshit that? What offensively clever bit of wordplay did you have to use to come up with a 4-part trilogy there, buddy?
I guess it'd be like it's just their spell guns. What's the one that 3 Inches of Blood has? Like the boiling sea?
Yeah, upon the boiling seas.
The boiling seas, yeah.
So I could have come to these people earlier, but I wouldn't have been able to understand what they're saying. Although it just now occurred to me that everything about this village reminds me of the perfect sex planet from The Next Generation.
It's just like...
There's just this perfect sex planet that they sometimes take leave to, and Commander Riker always comes aboard with a big smile on his face because he's done nothing but crush pussy for days.
It's just water and green and rock or marble everywhere.
Yeah, it's just like everyone is fit, and they wear very little clothing, and they have long flowing blonde hair. And literally what happens is they send down a crew to check it out because it's like their first contact with the planet. And Riker, because he's the second officer, he needs to go down with the initial crew because that's naval tradition. And he comes back up with this big grin on his face. And Picard is like, "Were the natives welcoming?" And he's like, "Oh, very, very open.
They took it all. They
gave it all. I'm gonna have to go to medbay.
Don't nobody bother me. I'm gonna be in there for a while."
And I accidentally walked outside because there's a magic shop here, but it's kind of off the beaten path. And in this store, you're able to buy Life 2, which is pretty useful, for 60,000 gil.
The sequel.
Mm-hmm. The sequel to Life.
So this town got it right. They put the 2 magic shops under one roof.
Yeah. It makes sense, you know. They have similar clientele. Really, it serves the Red Wizard we all know and love. No one loves Red Wizards.